Today, we are going to learn about bats. I think bats are amazing. They're furry little flying squirrel things. They can't see very well, but they use echolocation to find their way around. Kind of like how a dolphin uses echolocation to find its prey, but bats do it to find their way around in the dark. They emit a high-frequency sound that bounces off objects, and then they can map out their surroundings. They can also use this to determine if something is a bug, and if so, where the bug is and how fast it's moving. There are over 1,400 species of bats all over the world, and bats come in all shapes and sizes. The smallest bat is called a Kitti's hognose bat, and it's so tiny that it weighs less than a dime. The biggest bat is the flying fox, and flying foxes can have a wingspan of up to 6 feet. That's almost as big as a doorway. Bats are the only mammals capable of true flight. Okay, I know that hummingbirds can fly backwards and hover and stuff, but they can't sustain themselves in the air without flapping their wings. Bats can also fly backwards and hover, and they can even fly upside down. In fact, bats are the only animal that can do that. Many bats eat insects, and in 1 hour, a single little brown bat can eat over 1,000 mosquitoes. Yum! There are also fruit bats that feed on fruit, and there are even bats that feed on other bats. The common vampire bat, which feeds on the blood of other animals, mostly livestock, is actually quite small. Adult bats are about the size of a brown mouse, and although they are called vampires, not all vampire bats actually drink blood. Some do, but others drink the sweat or urine of their victims. And no, bats don't usually go after humans. Only about 20% of bat species feed on blood. Even though bats are amazing, people often get scared when they see them. It's probably because they're associated with things like vampires and the plague. But the truth is that bats are just misunderstood creatures. And I think that's pretty sad. Thank you for watching.